invincible. like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall, my love. If you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've
in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, a life destroyed. Until I woke awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero?
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Baby, you Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it away tonight. We're gonna let it away tonight. We're gonna let it just like the sunrise. We're gonna let it away. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us. And love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on
Fala aí, pessoal. Espero que todos estejam me ouvindo muito bem aí. Salve Cauã, salve ODN, sempre presente. Pamela Eloá, muito obrigado por seguir a ITL Games. Já vai começar já o evento aí. Me digam se o áudio está bom. Depois, claro, vai vir um áudio ali do evento, né? A Xbox surpreendeu a gente aí, cara, vai fazer o evento em português do Brasil. Legal, né, cara? Achei que ia ser tudo em inglês aqui, os caras já vão lançar em português. Como é que vai ser? Não sei, acho que tradução simultânea deles. Vamos ver, vamos assistir o programa junto, vamos trocar uma ideia aí. E vai ser bem bacana, a gente tá curtindo junto esse momento aí. O evento vai provavelmente das 17 às 18, não é um evento longo, então dá pra gente curtir tranquilo aí, sem ficar cansado, bem de boa. Fala, Cauã, o que acontece nesses eventos? O Cauã tá perguntando aqui. Então, Cauã, esse é um evento de desenvolvedor, né? A Developer Direct. É um evento direto do desenvolvedor. O que a Microsoft faz, a Xbox? Eles pegam os desenvolvedores que estão fazendo jogos novos pra eles e vão lá falar com os desenvolvedores. Por exemplo, tem um desenvolvedor lá na Suíça. Eles viajam pra Suíça, gravam um vídeo com o cara lá, mostrando uma parte do jogo dele que não passou ainda, que não foi anunciado, mostrando como foi desenvolvido o jogo, às vezes também, o que eles quiserem na verdade, né, sobre o desenvolvedor. Então acaba que eles mostram muita coisa que a gente não viu, né, geralmente muitas novidades, tipo o jogo do Indiana Jones. Foi anunciado lá em 2021 e nunca mais ninguém viu nada. Esses dias vazaram algumas coisas, então hoje já falaram, Indiana Jones vai ser mostrado. E vazou que vai sair um gameplay, parece que de 10 minutos hoje, do Indiana Jones. Que é essa imagem embaixo que vocês estão vendo ali, escrito Machine Games. E na verdade ele é uma propriedade da Bethesda, mas a Machine Games é que tá fazendo. Esse outro ali escrito Ninja Theory O Hellblade 2 também foi anunciado no final do ano passado, né? E agora a gente tá esperando o trailer dele, né, cara? Porque mostraram bem pouquinha coisa, levaram uma orquestra lá no palco pra tocar no anúncio. Foi bem massa, mas deixaram muito suspense, então a gente quer ver, né? E temos outros games também. Se eu não me engano, o nome do game Ara, esse ali de cima. Tem outros games também que estão pra ser anunciados hoje. E também tem games surpresas, né? Tipo, ano passado, na Developer Direct do ano passado, o Hi-Fi Rush foi anunciado e lançou já. Tipo, os caras chegaram assim, ó. Olha, tem um jogo chamado Hi-Fi Rush. É um jogo no estilo desenho animado. O rapaz aqui, o bonecão, é focado em música, ele gosta muito de música, tudo ao redor dele vai rodar em torno de som, né? Eu joguei gameplay com ele esses dias aqui pra vocês verem, vocês curtiram. Então os caras falaram, ó, o jogo é assim, assim, assado, e lançou. Pode comprar e jogar. E foi um dos melhores jogos do ano, cara, e ninguém sabia nem que existia um negócio esse jogo. Então é massa isso, cara. Do nada eles podem te anunciar uma coisa ali que tu nem imagina, sabe? Quem sabe? Do nada assim, ó. Não, Indiana Jones tá liberado, ó, pode jogar. Já pensou que legal que ia ser? Então a gente tá nessa esperança aí também de, além de mostrar esses jogos que são... Esses 4 jogos aqui que são os focos dele, né? O foco de hoje. Ainda mostrar outros, né? Mostrar coisas novas. Quem sabe mostrar aí um Elder Scrolls, né? Quem sabe Elder Scrolls novo aí. Já foi anunciado há um tempão, não mostram nada. Quem sabe, né? Não vai ter nada hoje da Activision, né? A Xbox conseguiu finalmente comprar a Activision, que é a dona do Diablo, que é a dona do Call of Duty, mas não vão mostrar nada hoje sobre isso. É muito recente, acabaram de comprar o negócio, então vamos deixar para o próximo evento os jogos da Activision. Faltam 8 minutos aqui para liberar a live. E acredito que o evento vai ser bem legal, eles mostram bastante gameplay. Mostram bastante visão do desenvolvedor também, o que está sendo feito, o que não está sendo feito, bem legal. Já vai estar iniciando aí. Deixa eu ver outras perguntas aqui. Pelo visto, o evento vai ter umas paradas iradas e ainda vai ser em português. Não sendo feito por IA, feita porcamente igual no Naruto. Aquele do Naruto virou meme, né? Ô, Naruto virou meme aí. Os caras fizeram uma dublagem por IA. Nossa senhora, cara. Sem a entonação errada, a voz errada, tudo. Boneco fazendo uma expressão de raiva e falando com voz de carinhoso. Nossa senhora, aquela lá ficou bizonha. Tiveram algumas aí que ficaram legais, né? Tipo a do Skyrim. Nossa, filé. Mas não é sempre que acerta, né? Então, ADN, se a live hoje vai ter gameplay ou só evento? Não, vai ter gameplay também. É um evento da Microsoft onde eles mostram o que o desenvolvedor quiser mostrar, né? Eles falam com os desenvolvedores deles. Eles têm vários desenvolvedores, várias empresas que fazem jogos pra eles, que são essas que estão aqui, mais algumas outras, claro, né? E eles vão lá e falam, o que tu quer mostrar hoje? Vamos mostrar? Vamos. Aí eles se programam certinho, mostram gameplay, mostram isso, mostram aquilo, mostram como o jogo foi feito. Às vezes vão lá e, como eles fizeram no Hellblade 2, botaram uma orquestra pra tocar no palco lá no final do ano, né? No Oscar dos Games. Então os caras fazem o que eles quiserem ali, né? Mas tem gameplay sim, tem anúncio de jogo. Tomara que tenha anúncio de um joguinho novo aí, ia ser legal. Que não seja só falando desses 4, né? Fala, Neomax! Começa às 17, cara. Faltam 6 minutos pra começar. Então, cara, jogo VR. O Hellblade 1. O Hellblade 1, não sei se tu chegou a jogar. É esse que tá ali embaixo, escrito Ninja Theory, né? E tem o 1 e agora vai lançar o 2. Tá previsto pra esse ano. O 1, ele tem o modo VR. Ele não é um jogo imersivo, mas você fica com o VR atrás da personagem e você vai seguindo ela com a câmera. Mas é um negócio muito legal, porque é um jogo muito sombrio, cara. É um jogo, assim, bem tenso mesmo. Tem uns monstros, assim, que aparecem. Meu, chega a gelar. E não é de terror o jogo, né? É um jogo de tipo de aventura. Mas ela tem toda voltada, assim, pra uma crença religiosa dela. Então, ela tem muita coisa estranha. Visões. Então, tu tá com o VR ali dentro, cara. Pô, passa uma sensação incrível, cara. Uma sensação muito legal, bem melhor do que jogar no monitor esse jogo. E tem gente que fala que não, né? Jogar jogo em terceira pessoa no VR não vale a pena. Cara, isso aí vale. É legal mesmo. É um jogo com combate mais durão, assim, né, cara? É mais lento, não é tão pancadaria, então passa uma tensão do caramba. Bem legal. Vamos ver, tomara que a Microsoft surpreenda a gente aí, traga alguma coisa, quem sabe alguma coisa nova, cara. Esse Indiana Jones aí, eu nem sei como vai ser o jogo, porque eles só falaram, tipo, vai ter, e aí vazaram algumas coisas, mas não dá pra gente acreditar em tudo também. E eu queria que fosse um negócio assim, ó. Eu gosto muito de realidade virtual, mas eu queria que fosse um negócio em terceira pessoa, né? Onde você vê o boneco no estilo Uncharted, assim, eu imaginava. Vamos ver, eu imagino isso, né? Um estilo de um Uncharted, que é o exclusivo Sony, né? Tem pra PC também. Que você vai ali, pô, no meio do mato e coisa. No meio do mato não é maneira de falar, né? Mas é aquelas aventuras, desenrola na lama e tumba. E entra na pirâmide, já vem uma pedra atrás de ti. Nossa, e os caras atirando. É uma coisa assim que eu imagino, né? Vamos ver. Em primeira pessoa ficaria legal também, mas tem que ser talvez mais trabalhado, né? Pra ficar bom em primeira pessoa. Não são tantos jogos de aventura que ficam bons em primeira pessoa, né? Um jogo que eu gosto muito em primeira pessoa é o Dying Light. É um jogo de zumbi com parkour em primeira pessoa, velho. E ficou irado. Que tu pula, se pendura nos prédios, pula de parapente, né? Lá de cima do prédio, já cai no zumbi, espanca e tu cria arma. Cara, é muito louco. Muito louco. Dying Light 1 e o 2 são fantásticos. E esse tem pra todas as plataformas, Dying Light. Muito bom. O 2... eu achei um mais impactante porque não tinha nada tão bom assim. O 2 foi tipo uma continuação, então inovaram, mas não impacta tanto. O legal do Dying Light 2 é que eles colocaram um sistema de estamina e de progressão. Então no começo do jogo, tu tem que ficar andando pelas ruas no meio de zumbi porque tu não tem energia pra fazer parkour. Tu não consegue subir um prédio alto. E conforme tu vai passando e evoluindo o teu boneco, tu consegue subir coisas mais altas. Tua estamina não acaba, né? Porque se tu subir na parede aqui, ó, no Dying Light, e a tua estamina acabar, tu cai. E o zumbi te devora lá embaixo. Então quando tu vai evoluindo teu boneco com o passar do jogo, tu consegue escalar um prédio inteiro assim na mão. E pular de um prédio pro outro, e já sair de parapente, e já cair batendo no zumbi, corre, pula por cima do zumbi. Então tu vai evoluindo muito. Isso aí ficou muito legal que não tinha no 1. Mas o 1 impactou mais, assim, porque foi, pô, ninguém esperava esse jogo, chegando, né? Recomendo pra todo mundo o Dying Light. Também recomendo ali o Hellblade 1, com certeza. Esses outros jogos são novos, né? Legal a Microsoft fazendo jogos novos, jogos que vão estar no Game Pass, né? Quem tem o Game Pass, assinatura aí, consegue jogar os games. Eles estão lançando sempre Day One. Eles estão colocando os jogos deles também no xCloud, que você pode jogar os jogos sem ter um PC Gamer, sem ter um Xbox. Você simplesmente pega o teu celular, teu PC, teu computador normal, até o teu óculos VR lá dentro tem o aplicativo do xCloud, né? Xbox Clouding Game. E aí você vai lá, faz uma assinaturinha e joga todos os jogos do Game Pass, tudo online, sem ter uma máquina que rodasse o jogo, né? Então isso aí que eles estão fazendo é um serviço muito bom, cara. Muito legal. Parabéns pra eles. ...60 segundos para iniciar. Vou cortar essa musiquinha aqui de vocês. Vamos soltar o áudio aqui que vai rolar da live. No momento não tá rolando nada, né? E temos 60 segundos para início da live aqui. Um minutinho para começar. Rufem os tambores. Vamos ver como é que vai começar isso aqui, se já vai começar chegando, ou se vai ser em marcha lenta. Fala, Biel! Seja bem-vindo a ITL Games, Biel. Muito obrigado por seguir, meu irmão. Tamo junto. Depois dá uma olhada nos nossos vídeos aí. Tem uns vídeos bem legais aí de lançamentos do mês, jogos mais vendidos, várias coisas de tecnologia, realidade virtual e vamos mostrar muita coisa também de IA em breve. Então segue a gente aí. A estreia começará em breve, tá aparecendo aqui. Vocês não estão lendo porque eu tô na frente, né? Mas tá escrito isso. Opa, tem mais um monte de pergunta aqui que não atualizou. Tá em live no TikTok, Twitch e YouTube, Fernandão. Ah, Cauã, pegasse minha gripe? Pegasse minha gripe, meu irmão? Vídeo impróprio para alguns usuários. Ok, mas não é para mim, né? Com certeza. Compreendo e quero continuar. Fala, pessoal, se tiver muito alto alguma coisa me fala aí. Vamos lá. Se o áudio estiver ruim, já grita aí que a gente ajeita. Coisa linda! Obsidian.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. I'm so proud to share with you our upcoming fantasy action RPG, Avowed. Avowed is an adventure into the heart of the living lands, a frontier at the edge of the known world, where you must put a stop to a mysterious spiritual plague and discover a secret at the heart of the living lands. At Obsidian, we love creating worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay, and thoughtful reactivity. And Avowed is no different. We set out to blend the believable and fantastical to give players a world and experience like no other. It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's strange. It's one of the most incredible settings in the world of Aora. There's going to be a lot of great secrets to discover, one of which has a really personal connection to you as the player character, and you're going to have a great time getting to know those secrets and leaving your mark on the world. And when it comes to encounters, our combat brings the best of the moment-to-moment fun that comes with action-oriented gameplay and the depth and breadth of choice that you get with an RPG. Here to talk more about Avowed's combat is Gabriel Paramo, gameplay director.
Here at Obsidian, our team's overarching goal is to empower you with choice. So we developed a flexible combat system that allows you to quickly swap from spellcasting and sharpshooting to melee combat. We want to give you the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted. For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons, attacks, and
isso aí é Asgard
abilities for
Wrath, hein?
tactical advantages against a wide range of enemy types. It's not just hacking and slashing. You're making real-time decisions about when to use your abilities, powerful melee attacks, blocks, parries, and special attacks. If you choose to approach combat with a one-handed wand, it feels quick and snappy when dealing damage to enemies at mid-range. Using the Tanglefoot ability, you can stop enemies in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to focus on weaker or tougher combatants in an intentional and controlled manner. It's important to pay attention to the types of enemies you're dealing with. Some units are extremely defensive, some are brutishly difficult, and others you must make sure you prioritize or their healing capabilities will put you in a tough spot. To help with the different encounters you will face, we provide customizable loadouts that can be quickly switched during combat. That means you can play however you want. Equip a sword and shield and charge into battle. Dual-wield pistols and control the encounter mid-range. Or even dual-wield wands to feel like a gunslinging mage. You could use your enchanted wand to freeze enemies, and then use your offhand weapon's power attack to shatter them. We've worked hard to keep you constantly engaged as battles unfold by creating a balance between pressure and manageability during combat.
Players will have ample choices for how to build and progress their envoy in the world of the living lands as they get to know the game and the story and explore the many diverse regions. Some quests in Avowed will have you make difficult decisions with profound consequences, like this side quest you may encounter in Shatterscarp, the third region you'll explore on your journey through the Living Lands. As you're exploring, you come across the bodies of these fallen soldiers, and as you explore the remains of the battle, it's up to you to determine who, if anyone, is at fault.
Just the four of us. Manu, Kiri, Naoki, and me. Training under Captain Ruiki.
Doideira, hein,
Trying
galera?
to keep Thirdborn safe.
In other words, you're a gang of vigilantes. Not that I'm one to judge.
Here. Take my badge. Take everyone's. Our families deserve to know we fought and died for them.
Making the right choice isn't always what it seems. We embrace moral nuance and gray areas, trusting players to make tough decisions in complicated situations.
My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips. I was so surprised, and it was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else. Look, I can't face those monsters alone, but I have to know if anyone else made it out. Of course he did. Sergeant Asui never has a thought he won't say out loud. So what did he tell you? That Captain Ruiki was sick? That I was paranoid? That I was a dumb baby? I heard it all often and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
At the end of the quest, you have a choice. When you confront Private Naoki, if you believe the story he's told you, you can hand over the badges and let him go back home.
You're right. Real battle isn't something you can prepare for, is it? It's not my fault. No, they should have never have camped in the cave. I'll take the badges. I'm going back to Thirdborn.
But if you confront him, if you believe that he fled the site of the battle as an act of cowardice, then he might challenge you to a fight to reclaim his honor. Either way, when you return to town, you'll see the consequences of your actions and the choices you made during this quest. Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build. Art director Matt Hansen and the team have worked to create a unique, colorful, and dynamic visual style.
From the outset, we knew that we wanted Avowed setting to feel rich, weird, and wonderful. We found inspiration in a wide swath of real-world cultures, helping us create a unique RPG experience. By contrasting the vibrant with the dull, or verdant spaces with sickly ones, we can better deliver complex emotional experiences for our players. The Living Lands is a continent of untamed valleys with widely varied biomes, from luxuriant forests to volcanic wastes. And each of those regions itself is a conflux of storied landscapes. All of the regions have a lot of special things associated with them, but I have a deep place in my heart for Shatterscarp.
É
As
isso aí,
you're wandering the
Nalzinho.
wastes of Shatterscarp,
Cadê,
you might
Nalzinho?
notice off in the distance a vibrant jewel of color. By transitioning from destitute, muted tones of a wasteland of sand and marching in towards a beautiful oasis, there's the opportunity there for life, for adventure, and even a little danger.
We hope you've enjoyed this look at Avowed. We're thrilled to share more about the game in the coming months, and we can't wait for you to explore the Living Lands when Avowed launches this fall.
O que vocês estão achando? Eu tô achando bem parecido com o nosso Asgard Wrath 2 aí do MetaQuest, hein? Parecido, hein? Parece muito bom o game, hein? Baita de um RPG, cara. Muito bem construído. Faltou uma expressãozinha facial ali, né? Como o nosso amigo Rodrigo falou. Olha aí, ó. 2024, Xbox Series, PC e Game Pass aí pra todo mundo. Show de bola. Mas vai ser um baita de um game, acredito eu, hein? Estilo um Skyrim aí, acho bem grandão, hein? Top. Ah, vamos pro Hellblade 2. Bora pro Hellblade. Pois é, meu brother. Não achou atrativo? Eu achei meio... um pouco morto. Mas vai ser um RPG bem gigante, né, cara? Vamos ver.
Hi, I'm Dom Matthews, studio head here at Ninja Theory in Cambridge, UK.
RPG
We're
geralmente é
now in the
gigante,
final
né, cara?
months of development on Senua's saga Hellblade 2, and the team is working hard to bring you an unforgettable journey into Senua's unique world and her battle for survival, where we have once again combined high fidelity and immersive presentation with a shorter, narrative-led experience that focuses on the things that we really care about, and that we hope you care about too.
Esse é um jogo pra quem gosta de história, tá? Hellblade 2.
Senua is back with a new quest. She wants to stop the Vikings who raided her village right at their source, in Iceland. But not just her quest has changed. Senua herself has grown since the first Hellblade. She's made peace with her past and is no longer in such fear of her visions and voices. While the Furies are still her constant companions, she encounters new people along the way, some of which will value her unique perspective, and others who will reject it.
Little by little, this settlement became my tribe.
In the game, Senua arrives in 10th century Iceland on the trail of the Vikings who have been enslaving her people. In the story, we're trying to be as faithful to history as we can up to a point, establishing a solid framework and then building more surreal elements on top. Senua will face up to giants who have plunged the land into chaos, and which in turn has seen the rise of the Droiga, a violent threat that has swept through the settlements that she'll discover. Senua will make new enemies and also new allies who will come to see her unique perspective as a beacon of hope. And she'll discover, along with us, how this viewpoint can have its advantages.
Senua is a Celtic warrior who experiences psychosis, seeing things that other people don't, hearing voices, and having unique beliefs about the world around her. To bring Senua's perspective of the world to life in a truthful way, we have once again worked closely with Professor Paul Fletcher at the University of Cambridge, as well as people with lived experience of psychosis.
What does that mean? It's terrifying.
Players will find themselves traversing beautiful and hostile environments, seeking answers from patterns and signs that Senua sees in her own unique way, and battling through encounters with enemies that will push Senua to her limits.
On Saga, we've taken everything to the next level. With a new motion capture space, a bigger stage team, a stunt crew and a new cast.
We spent a lot of time planning the motion capture shoots, thinking of what events would be good to bring into this fight. Like, how can we make this fight feel different from the previous fight? We have all new combat for the sequel. One of our key goals was the ability to actually tell a story throughout it. It does feel very different from the first game, but it's very brutal and you're very invested in it. Senua isn't a superhero. She's fighting for survival, and we want the player to feel her struggle in every step of her journey. We want the player to always feel like they just scraped through, just survived it.
Mel knows Senua better than anyone, better than I do. Her instincts are amazing, and she really doesn't need much help from me. On stage, our main focus is storytelling. So I get to watch the actors and see all the beautiful expressions on their faces. And then I have to wait a little while, and then I get to see that all again, in-game, in costume, on location, everything. It's a great experience, a great process.
Every discipline in the studio is unified in achieving a deep level of immersion to help suspend your disbelief and pull you into Senua's story. We were lucky enough to do a few reference gathering trips in Iceland. You have to be there. The sense of scale, everything is incredible. And you see a scene or you see a small section of the game and you're like, yeah, that works, that's amazing.
Esse jogo tem gráfico animal,
Senua
já tinha.
experiences reality differently, and a part of this manifests in the voices she hears.
She will collapse. She will collapse.
These voices come to life through binaural audio, which provides a good representation of this type of auditory hallucinations. As we focus in immersion, binaural audio is perfect for this because through headphones, you surround yourself in a three-dimensional space. In the first game, we only applied to the voices that Senua listens in her head. In this game, through spatial audio technology and some extra little things within the game, there is music that is binaural. Every single sound has the potential to be binaural, so everything is spatialized around you, and it's a very beautiful experience.
Essas vozes aí no 1 já tinha, meu Deus, cara.
Music is a strange language in the sense that it speaks to our emotions fast and deep. It's not only about quality, it's about personality. So when you listen to Hellblade, you know it's Hellblade. On the music, we are working with Heilung, which for me is a personal privilege because I really admire them. We feel their craft, their depth, their meaning in the music. It really connects with our game and elevates it to something really special. We are also working with a heavy metal singer, throat singers, and our very own Furies. They sing so beautiful, and we add that binaural touch of music. So this all creates a very immersive and a very special and unique experience.
Os caras tratam esse jogo como uma obra de arte mesmo, né, cara?
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech. And that's our aim in Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, is to not only see where Senua goes next, but to deliver something really meaningful for our players.
My hope is that they will really connect to Senua as a character, and even if they can't really relate to what she's going through, maybe they know someone that relates to that character and they can then understand that person better.
Well, I don't want to sound cheesy, but in a way I'm Senua, right? She exists and doesn't. It exists through all of our work, through every ninja. So we all are Senua, and we are creating this character that grows and grows and grows and grows and keep growing and keep changing. So that makes it real.
I'm so proud of the love, care and passion our team here at Ninja Theory are putting into Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Our hope is to not only create a game that is great to play, but to craft an experience that leaves you thinking and feeling. From our combat gameplay through to our action set pieces, from our cinematic scenes to our puzzle solving, everything is crafted in service of Senua's journey, a journey that you can embark on May 21st.
21 de maio! Rodrigo, agora que tu é PC Gamer, joga o 1 e joga em VR, cara. Irado o negócio. Chega a arrepiar. Só de ver as imagens, né, cara? Que trabalho lindo dessa produtora. Maravilhoso. E eles cresceram muito depois do 1, porque ganharam uma grana, né? Agora poder investir mais ainda no 2, né? Então vai ser com certeza superior. E agora? Eles vão deixar o Indiana Jones pro final. Opa, entrou um negócio novo aí no meio. Square Enix. Olha aí a surpresinha aparecendo, hein? Olha aí a surpresinha aparecendo. Já colocaram coisa nova. Square Enix é gigante. Vamos ver o que vem. Espero que venha coisa boa.
Greetings, Xbox players. My name is Masaru Oyamada, producer for the Mana series here at Square Enix. 聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの情報を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにいち早くお伝えできる機会をいただけて大変光栄です。コンソールゲームとしては約17年ぶりとなる聖剣伝説シリーズの完全新作。聖剣伝説シリーズは1991年にファイナルファンタジー外伝として誕生して以降、マナと聖剣をめぐって描かれる愛をテーマに、個性豊かなキャラクターたち、心に響く楽曲の数々、武器の特性を生かして戦うアクション RPG としてこれまでに17作発売され、長らく愛されてきました。本作は30年以上の歴史あるシリーズの最新作となるため、これまで培われてきた聖剣伝説としての世界をしっかり感じられるものを目指して鋭意制作中です。フィールドでは自然や精霊とのつながりを感じられる色彩豊かな聖剣伝説の世界を体験してもらえると思います。シリーズおなじみのモンスターたちも本作に登場しています。今回これらのおなじみのモンスターたちを作り出した聖剣伝説の生みの親である石井浩一さんとともに、聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの内容を紹介していきたいと思います。
Hello, I am Koichi Ishii from Grabs. I am so happy to introduce the newest game in the Mana series to Xbox players. 初期の頃からシリーズ作品に登場しているモンスターたちは私が考案したものですが、中には小学生の頃すでにイメージができていたものもあります。今作では初めはドット絵からスタートしたモンスターたちをどのような形で最新化して聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナに落とし込むか、デザインの方向性からモデルの完成イメージまでを監修する立場でプロジェクトに参加しました。聖剣伝説ファイナルファンタジー外伝を作っていた頃から、自分の頭の中ではモンスターたちは立体的に生き生きと動いて、これまで自分が携わった作品ではそれらをどうやって当時の技術で表現できるかにこだわって作ってきました。最新作では聖剣伝説のモンスターたちのただ可愛いだけではなく恐ろしさの部分もしっかりと表現できているので、バトル中はモンスターたちの表情にも注目してください。
これまで聖剣伝説シリーズには空を旅する、海を渡る手助けをしてくれる頼もしい仲間たちがいましたが、今作には広大なフィールド探検に欠かせない新たな仲間が登場します。陸上を猛スピードで駆け回ってくれるピックルも石井さんが新たに考案してくださっています。
新たな仲間を考えるにあたっては、今作のマスコットキャラクターになるくらい可愛い動物にしたいという漠然とした思いがありました。その上でヨークシャテリアの毛並み、見た目はアルマジルによく似た仙山港や古代エジプト神のアヌビスの子供といった具体的なイメージが浮かんできて、それぞれの特徴を取り入れながらラフデザインを書き起こしました。デザイナーにもアイデアを出してもらいながら、足の長さや丸まった時のイメージなどゲームの中での見え方も考えながら調整を重ねていき、ピックルは誕生しました。
もう一つの挑戦は楽曲面です。過去さまざまなコンポーザーが携わられた楽曲の雰囲気が感じられつつも、最新作として素晴らしい新たな楽曲が生まれました。 BGM でもしっかり聖剣伝説シリーズらしさを感じてもらえると思います。 過去シリーズの楽曲を手掛けたクリエイターたちが全100曲という大ボリュームの制作に挑んでくれました。新たな試みとしてフィールドの探索からバトルまでをシームレスに体験できるよう、今作ではインタラクティブミュージックを導入しており、冒険の没入感を高めてくれます。探索中の BGM がバトルに入った瞬間、アレンジが切り替わる様を実際に聞いてみましょう。
Realmente parece bastante com Zelda, né, cara? E já é um jogo bem antigo essa série Mana.
今作はアクション RPG 聖
Maná,
剣
ou
伝
Mana,
説のア
acredito
クショ
que
ン部
seja
分が
Mana.
強化されています。空中でのアクションがバトルの鍵となっており、武器での攻撃だけでなく魔法での攻撃も可能になっています。そして本作ならではの特徴として聖剣伝説シリーズではおなじみの精霊たちがいますが、その力を宿した武器を使うとバトルを手助けしてくれるようになります。精霊によっては様々な特性の違いがありますので、その効果とともに聖剣伝説の世界らしい不思議な力で爽快なバトルを楽しんでいただけます。
オリジナルモンスターやピックリにも注目してほしいのですが、聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナは聖剣伝説らしさを感じてもらえる作品になるよう、小山田君を中心にチームのみんなが頑張って作ってくれていますので、ぜひ発売日を楽しみに待っていてください。私自身もプレイするのを楽しみにしています。
聖剣伝説シリーズとして初めて Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにお届けする本作、聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナは今後も様々な情報をお届けしていきますので、ぜひご期待ください。この夏、この忘れられない冒険を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただける日が今から待ちきれません。
É isso aí, ó. Visions of Mana. Ó, em 2024, no verão. Top, hein? É, Neumax. Ambientação, jogabilidade, trilha sonora, inimigos, mecânica. É o Zelda da Square Enix. Ficou bem parecido mesmo, cara. Bem parecido mesmo. Eu achei bem legal, cara. Só que eu achei os bonequinhos, os adversários meio parados. O jeito que eles andam, o jeito que eles não atacam. Não sei se foi só demonstração. Mas tá meio parado, mas é bonito, muito bonito.
Hello, and welcome to Oxide Games. We founded the studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization V. We came together to create something new and innovative in a genre we all love. Ara History Untold is the game we've dreamt of making.
Ara is an homage to historical gamers, strategy gamers, 4X gamers.
Esse game é tipo Age of
It features
Empires,
all
galera.
the depth and gameplay fans of this genre love,
Esse
where you'll
Ara.
explore the world, expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your rivals on the international stage. But it isn't just more of the same. With Ara, we wanted to challenge some of the preconceived notions about the genre, push it forward in a modern, empowering, and truly compelling and approachable way.
For example, we have over 100 instruments on display in the office, which are all things that we purchased in order to add to the soundtrack and expand the game and make it really good. Hi, Dan. That's Dan. We started in his basement. It's been an amazing process to see from concept to completion. We started small, building a robust game engine, questioning our design assumptions, and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result is Ara, the historical grand strategy game that presents a living world where you can rule how you want to rule and chart your own path to becoming the most prestigious nation on the planet.
For Ara, we knew we needed deep systems with outcomes that encourage exploration and give players the power to experiment and make meaningful strategic choices while still having agency over their playstyle.
We also wanted to explore more in different parts of history and give players from around the world the chance to see the game reflect their unique perspective and not just ours.
And finally, we knew that for players to feel the impact of their decisions, they would need to see their choices reflected in the game world itself, not just through numbers on a menu. One of the first differences you'll see when you dive into Aura is what we call the living world. It's a procedurally generated alternate Earth, bursting with life, an intuitive, authentic, and immersive space, a blank canvas for players to paint the society of their dreams.
The living world isn't just a map. It reflects the choices players make over the course of the game. They can see everything from the settling of the wilderness to cultural influence on architecture over time to the thousands of citizens living their lives and reacting to the changes. We want players to feel like they're truly occupying the world, leading their people as they thrive and grow. Core to the vision of Aura is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. And no feature better exemplifies this than the prestige system.
To win a game of Aura, players will compete with their rivals to build the most influential, impressive, and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige, the player's score that proves their worth as a leader.
The prestige system gives players the chance to decide what kind of leader they want to be. Do they want to pursue great works of arts and culture? Military might? Scientific advancement? The choice is theirs. In Aura, there are no set victory conditions. Players get to decide what is most important to them and focus and prioritize on those goals while still being able to win the game.
Personally, when I play Aura, I like to build triumphs. Triumphs are our collection of incredible monuments and architectural achievements from throughout human history. Like the Great Pyramid of Giza. They're hard to build, but worth it, giving huge prestige bonuses and game-changing abilities to the nation that constructs them.
Another aspect of Aura that I'm personally excited about is our crafting system.
The crafting system offers a unique challenge to the player that they generally won't see often in the 4X genre. Succeeding at balancing, gathering the right things, turning them into the tools that you need, and then finally getting to the outcome or reward of something like an important improvement or triumph just changes the challenge that exists in Aura compared to other 4X games.
Crafting plays out in Aura at a national scale, with players honing and combining the natural resources they harvest into all manner of goods and components. Those are the foundation for everything, from international trade to improving their cities and citizens' lives, and even manufacturing the weapons necessary to draft military units. The crafting system in Aura encourages thoughtful, advanced planning. It rewards players who can see the strategic outcome of all their collective decisions, and not just the individual ones.
I'm proud of the work that's gone into our simultaneous turn system. Many strategy games have players alternate taking turns and reacting to their opponent's moves. In Aura, all players' actions are resolved at the same time. This rewards players' ability to navigate uncertainty, to predict and strategically plan for a variety of scenarios in the moment. This system makes Aura just feel more real. In a typical strategy game, once your turn is finished, you have to wait for a long time. With simultaneous turns, generally speaking, those times are very low. You get to keep playing the game and stay engaged rather than having those periods of downtime where you're not doing anything.
It's not easy sifting through all of history and picking what to include. For Aura, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective, so we looked at cultures and societies throughout the millennia with the broadest lens possible.
Where this approach really shines is in our leaders. Leaders are so often seen as military personnel or prominent government figures, but leaders come in so many different forms. They're thought leaders, scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Each leader in Aura has a number of special abilities determined by their personality traits, as well as a powerful and unique leader trait informed by their contributions to world history.
With a diverse global roster, we know players will find leaders that they will want to play. And even a few that may surprise them with how fun it is when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
For us at Oxide, player feedback is the only way to really understand what you're making. It gives us that priceless perspective from the people we're making Aura for, you.
Building the game alongside real players has given us that critical player feedback. In the end, we believe this makes for a deeper connection between the players and the game.
One of my favorite examples is when we first introduced the concept of dangerous wildlife to the game. It turns out, in our first iteration, it was maybe a little bit too aggressive or disruptive. We knew we should probably make a change when one of our insiders made a forum post that was just,
"Cougars, cougars,
cougars, I hate cougars!"
Someone get these feline demons away from me. I'm happy to report, based on more recent feedback, that I think we ended up in a good place with the overall threat level of mountain lions to a player's citizenry.
It's been years of hard work to bring you a strategy experience like no other. And we're so excited that we can finally see the finish line. We can't wait for players to get their hands on the game later this year.
But the launch of ARA is only the beginning. We're going to maintain our insider program after the release date and continue to listen to players and support the game into the future.
On behalf of everyone at Oxide Games, thank you for joining us today. We can't wait for you to play ARA and to create your own history.
É isso aí, muitos jogos para esse ano, hein, cara. Olha aí, PC e Game Pass. É PC e PC Game Pass só, né? Não vai estar no xCloud por enquanto. É isso aí, eu também sou assim, Rodrigo. Eu não curto muito esse estilo de jogo. Nunca joguei muito o Age of Empires. Mas isso aí tá bonitão, né? Isso que é legal, a gente poder ver como o jogo é feito. A Indiana Jones! Segura essa agora então. O mais esperado, vamos lá.
Hej och välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige, här hos Machine Games. We are really excited to finally be able to share our work on Indiana Jones. Since the first film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure. Even today, it's one of the most iconic franchises in pop culture. In this game, you aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones. You will see through his eyes and experience a journey that we hope lives up to the proud legacy of Indiana Jones. When Todd Howard first told us about his vision for the game, we knew we would be a very good fit to help bring it to life.
I've wanted to make an Indiana Jones game forever. I'd had this idea for what it would be like and the story, what Indy was going after, what period of his life it was in, what kind of arc he was going to have. And as the years went on, I thought, who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was my friends at Machine Games. I can remember pitching Lucasfilm on the game and being, a little bit nervous because, look, it's, Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project, and they have just been so trusting and supportive of everything that we want to do with the game. It's been a long time. I've been a fan of this my whole life, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones game.
Woohoo! Bora!
Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones. While you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you. You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
Aí, Rodrigo, tu que gosta de expressão facial, tá tendo, hein? Eita, vai ser bom demais, hein, cara?
Myths.
Primeira pessoa, hein?
History. Just different ways to interpret the past. Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried. Just waiting to be found.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me.
Que doideira.
Throughout history, mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle.
Hihi! Não podia faltar a música.
I've had run-ins with these guys before. Trust me, it ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
Nossa senhora.
Patron of the fallen angels.
Arrepiou, arrepiou.
Protector of the Chukulimani. The Great Circle. You have any idea how old that was?
Que massa. Bom demais.
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people.
Everyone here at the studio has their own indie stories and memories. Most of us grew up with his adventures and have been fans of the movies and the character for years.
He's a brilliant archaeologist, he's a charismatic everyman, he's passionate and determined. And for us, he's synonymous with adventure.
Now we have the opportunity to tell a new Indiana Jones story for a modern gaming audience. Our game is all about putting you in Indy's shoes, letting you see and feel what he sees and feels. For us at Machine Games, we do that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key, making each action feel like your own.
Whether it's cracking your whip, solving puzzles in ancient temples, or seeing your knuckles go bloody in a fistfight, all of these moments are much more intense in first person.
But we still want you to have those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette with the hat and the whip, and so for things like cutscenes and environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a third-person view. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade.
When our game begins, Indiana is working at Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in and rushes to confront the thief in the college museum. The mysterious giant of a man makes off with what seems to be a historically insignificant artifact, sparking Indiana's curiosity.
Who the hell are you?
Following the trail, Indiana heads to the Vatican, hoping to learn why this particular relic was stolen, and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
He starts pulling at the strings of a mystery, and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
We always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be one of our guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making. It wouldn't be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make is the one that makes you think first.
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a disarmed guard. But I think most of the time you'll have more fun, and to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always want to be offering more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your advantage, or using the tools at your disposal, like the whip.
It's an amazing global adventure, with action propelling you through your journey.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
We look carefully at each location and the time period the game is set in, and we're trying to make it as authentic and accurate as possible.
We love creating rich, vibrant worlds, and in this game, we also had the goal of making it feel like a true cinematic Indiana Jones adventure.
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music. John Williams is the original composer for the indie films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able to capture Williams' essence with his score for The Great Circle.
We also take a very movie-like approach to things like cinematics. We're very physical with our production style. We use a lot of stunt actors. Things like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life as well. Next to Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is pursuing answers just for the sake of curiosity, Gina has a personal stake in getting to the bottom of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter who has a lot riding on this adventure. She's been tracking a lead for some time, and now she's found an ally in this determined American professor. Their paths are intertwined, and they'll need each other in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
Muito bom, hein?
What do you mean if I can keep up? We always love our villains and think we might have found our favorite one yet in Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological man. He's obsessed with the human mind and manipulating it.
He's highly intelligent and the perfect foil for Indy. They're both brilliant people, compelled by their passions and obsessions, but driven down wildly different roads.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under in the skin. It's captivating.
Dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
One of our mottos for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is adventure first. But in every indie adventure, there are always those moments where he finds himself in the action.
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid experience that mixes melee combat, stealth, and gunplay.
How you approach any given situation is up to you. You may choose to sneak around an enemy patrol, or maybe you'll just pick up a shovel and whack them on the back of their head. And when you can't use your wits, you got Indy's most iconic tool. Just like you see in the movies, one of our goals has been to make the whip as fun and multi-purposed as possible. We want it integrated into every aspect of the game.
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment. You can use it as a distraction. And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat. Everything you'd expect from Indy's whip. And hopefully a little bit more. Puzzles are a key feature in our game. The spirit of discovery is so important to Indiana Jones. Obviously, there are a handful of puzzles on the main path, but a lot of the puzzles are optional and are just there for the players who want to experience them. Epic traps, small secrets, and hidden puzzles that blend right in with their surroundings.
One thing I love about our game is the level of interactivity that we have. We have this world of mystery where anything could potentially hide a secret. The more you look, the more you'll discover.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I want to thank you all for joining us for our big reveal of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Machine Games is known for creating these rollercoaster experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists, and immersive narratives. It's exciting for us that we have been able to stay so true to the Indiana Jones franchise and create such an authentic experience while still being able to showcase what makes us us. We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very familiar with the franchise or not. Because at the heart of Indiana Jones is an incredible adventure, and I think that's something everyone wants to be part of. I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming later this year, and we cannot wait to share more soon.
Eu quero data, eu quero data! Tá bom, esse ano. Xbox Series, PC e Game Pass. Olha, Game Pass geral. Talvez tenha xCloud, quem sabe. Bom demais, hein? E o que mais que tem perdido aí?
Should I take one?
Is it animals, children, and game developers?
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech.
Core to the vision of Aura is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. Stay happy!
Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build.
Esse Avowed, acho que vai ser
You
bom.
aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones.
My name is Masaru Oyamada. 今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。
Bom demais, rapaziada. Tem jogo pra todos os gostos aí, hein? Coisa linda. É, eles falaram que ia ser um evento de 1 hora no máximo. E é isso aí. Opa, opa, opa! Quando? Agora não. Elder Scrolls. O novo Elder Scrolls. Quando? Eu até buguei quando vi Elder Scrolls ali. Vai aparecer de novo? Revelação Global 2024. Ah, é online. Lá na Twitch da Bethesda. Depois tem que ver qual o horário que vai ser aqui. Mas achei que era o novo Elder, mas é online, deve ser uma expansão dele. Achei que era o novo. Tá pra sair o novo, né? O novo Skyrim, como a galera fala. Som. Aí, agora sim. Tava passando o som só pro TikTok. Eu agradeço, pessoal, vocês que tiveram essa hora aí comigo. Essa horinha de evento da Microsoft. Foi muito legal. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Anunciaram um jogo só que não estava na lista. Os outros 4 jogos ali já estavam. Eu gostei muito de Indiana Jones. Acredito que vocês também. Acho que vai ser o preferido de todo mundo esse Indiana Jones aí. Os outros jogos eu achei que vão ser bons jogos, mas o Indiana Jones acho que impacta mais a vida de todo mundo aí, né? Principalmente os mais old school aí. E eu agradeço muito por vocês terem ficado aqui esse tempo com a ITL Games. Agradeço de coração, muito obrigado a todos, pessoal. Deixa eu ver aqui, olha o vídeo que tá bombando no grupo principal. Vamos lá ver agora. Não se esqueça, se você não for um seguidor aí, siga a ITL Games, pois estamos sempre trazendo vídeos de alta qualidade para você e muita tecnologia para sua casa. Um abraço, pessoal, valeu, falou e até a próxima.